Welcome back. So in this video, we are going to look at setting up the credentials for X and LinkedIn. So we will create a profile on the X developer platform. We will create the credentials on X, then create a LinkedIn developer app and create the credentials for LinkedIn. So let's dive right into it. So we'll head over to the X developer platform through the browser, obviously. So we will go to Twitter developer portal or account. So you'll get developer.x.com. Here we will sign in with our normal Twitter username and password. So once we sign in, it is going to, tell us to basically write something why we, need the developer APIs, etc. So you can just say we need it for social media posting and so there we are. So here is going to ask us for the account name. You can put any account name you like. There is no restriction at all. And you can just write 250 characters worth of justification why you want to do that, accept all the terms to the developer agreement. Obviously, you're not going to violate any terms, etc. Otherwise, they can suspend the automation for your account. So once you type in the justification for the use case, okay, so once you are in your developer console for X, we will hit create an app. We can call our app whatever we like. We will choose the environment as production because we know what we need to do. So after creating the app, it's going to give us a couple of things. We don't need this now, but you can copy and paste this for easy reference somewhere else. And here's our app. We have all this information. We are going to do user authentication settings. Once the app is created, we are going to go and hit refresh over here because sometimes it does not give us the information. So here we will click on our app name. We see it's active. Then we will click on user authentication settings. We will say we want to do read, write, and direct message. We can use the same token for everything. It's a web app. Now we'll need our application app info. So we will head over to our NA10 instance and go to create credential and choose OAuth 2 API. This is the one we need. We are going to leave this window open because we are going to come back to it. We will need that very soon. And here we will copy the URL and paste it here. Our website URL will go here. Organization URL, you don't need that. If you don't want it, you can leave the name blank. Everything else can stay blank, which is fine. Now we need our authentication secret and client secret. So we will copy this and go to the same window, which is here. And we are going to come back with the secret and copy it and bring it here. And now we are going to connect to our app again. We are going to authenticate. My username and password is already there, so it did not ask. And I'm going to click authorize app, and there you go. It is successful, and I'm just going to rename it with the profile I'm going to use. We are going to use the same profile, and there you go. You have successfully generated the tokens for X, and we are ready to do our first test post. We will close this. We do not need this anymore. We are going to come here and close this as well. So we are going to say keep editing and save it just for the sake of saving. So here we have our X credential ready. we need to do one more step. We need to head over back to our X developer portal and go to the billing and add some credits, because when you use the X API, you need to have some credits. And now what we are going to do is we are going to create our test workflow. We are going to say manual trigger as usual. We are going to click on the plus icon and we are going to select X, formerly Twitter. We will just do a simple create tweet. And here is our credential. It automatically maps to our account. We don't need to add any ID or anything like that. This is a test tweet for Turning Stone API. Okay, so moment of truth is here, and there you go. Okay, so your tweet has been sent successfully. Let's go ahead and verify it. Slash, okay, we'll just go to X and see what do we have. So we have x.com. We will click on the icon to go into the profile, and there you go. We have the tweet over here, which is great. Congratulations, you have successfully connected your X app through an automation agent, and we are ready to dive into the next steps. Next, we'll look at creating the LinkedIn credentials as well. We'll delete this post. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll head over to developer.linkedin.com. We'll click on My Apps. We will sign in with our normal LinkedIn account. We will give the app name, and we will need the company page URL because we are going to post as an organization. To cover the post, to post as a personal, I will cover it in another video. So we will just grab the URL of our LinkedIn company page and put the company page over here. And if you'll need to copy the HTTPS, so it will automatically detect it in place. We need a privacy policy URL, even though it's not mandatory. You can leave it blank, but we do need a logo. So make sure you have a logo handy. So we will upload a logo. I have a logo already, which I am going to use. So I am just going to grab it in a bit. So here you are. So we will go and under products, we will say share on LinkedIn, request the access. Pretty easy stuff to follow. Then what we'll do is we will scroll down a bit. We will also say sign in with OpenID Connect, request. It's pretty much instant, the access for everything. And yeah, we can also just scrolling and seeing. So now what we need to do is we need to verify the app. So we need to go to the settings and we will put the privacy policy URL, and we will try to verify the app. So we'll just update and we will hit on verify. So what verification does is it basically sends a URL to your admin for it to be able to approve the app for the company, to ensure that you have created the app and no one else is doing without your permission. So we'll just copy paste the URL, we will verify it, confirm, all looking good. And then we will head over back to our LinkedIn developer portal and we will go and click on the app we just created. And you see it's company verified, great. So now we are ready to request the next API access. We need access to the advertising API because this is the API we need to do company post. Now this is not really well documented in LinkedIn documentation or any other videos I could find. So I'll just come here, request access, and I will also have to fill in a small form which needs justification that why I want to use this app. So I will just fill in my information. Normally you can just fill yours, so nothing fancy over here. And yeah, so just the normal name, address, website, etc. So you can just go ahead and do it. Okay, so once we are done, we are going to click on next. We are just going to choose the answers which are most appropriate. So there's no right or wrong answer, just answer truthfully. They just want to ensure you are not faltering on any of the terms. So I'll just write my use case normally, and yeah, I have just put in all my information. So I'm just going to say what I'm going to use the platform to. So if you're an agency, you may want to select appropriately. So yeah, I mean, I'll just write about the business, write what you want to do, and all the other stuff. I'm just showing it to you because you can fill in pretty easily. And once you do that, you will get an email that you have applied for the access, and within about 10-15 minutes they should provide the approval. I think the approval is pretty much automatic. So if you go to auth, you should see all of these things enabled. So if you don't see these scopes, it means it's not done. So you have to wait for maybe 10-15 minutes or more than that, but it will come through. It's pretty easy. So now what we do is we need our client secret and the client ID. So we will copy over and head over to n8n. So we'll go to the credentials. We will create our LinkedIn auth to API credentials. We will take the client ID. We will take the client secret too, and we will hit connect my account. You can just select legacy, which is fine. So there was some issue with my password, so I'm just going ahead and doing it again. And once it authenticates, it's going to give you a success message, which is great. You will allow the app as usual, and there you go. You have successfully connected your LinkedIn account. And now I'm going to rename the account just for easy reference, because it's already showing the icon as LinkedIn. And yeah, so now I will go and create my test workflow for the LinkedIn post, and we are going to see how we can do it. Again, we need to add a manual trigger. I completely understand if it doesn't make sense to you, which is fine. Go ahead and select the LinkedIn node, create a post. We go ahead and say post. We need to post as an organization. It'll ask us for the organization URN, which you can get from the URL like this. So my URN is this. I will just grab it over here, put the URN, put the test post. We just want to test the API connectivity. We want to ensure the API is working as expected, and we are going to just hit execute. And if you have reached this far, many congratulations to you. You have just created an automation piece which will send out LinkedIn posts to your company page. And this is a very big milestone. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you.